What's going on, y'all? Back for another video today, and I got a couple things I want to talk about. I really want to touch on sending your ECU to Femto either yourself or through a company, and then kind of my opinions, which route I've gone, which route I would go if I was y'all, etc., etc. So first off, we are going to start with if you even need to send your ECU to Femto for an unlock, because a lot of people don't actually know this part. So if you see, if it zooms in, right above that QR code, you can see 20-07-02. So this means my ECU was made on the 2nd of July of 2020. So anything past June of 2020, you require an unlock from Femto, which really sucks because it's an expensive process. Those people with the 2-port, they kind of lucked out. They don't have to do all this. They can go to like really anybody and it's super cheap, whereas us, it's a little more expensive. So I kind of want to go over that today because you can actually send it yourself and you can save money doing it. So to start this out, this is the website you're going to go to. This is if you want to send it yourself. So you're going to go to orders.femtoevo.com. So this is the website you come to, and then you have to make an account. It's fairly easy, so I'll take you through that real quick. Just create a new account. This is what will pop up, and this is what you follow. Oh gosh, that was sucked. So this is really it. This is how you sign up. So real quick, I'm going to sign in. All right, now as you see here, I already have one coming up. This is something I already created, and just to show you guys, I'll take you through all that. But I'm gonna take you guys real quick through services. This is what Femto can do, and this is how much it costs. So they can do regular BMWs, Supras, M's, Rolls Royce, and then this is custom code. This is what I have to do, but we'll talk about some other things first. So for instance, most of you guys are probably Supras. So right here, we got €600 for your basic unlock of your June 2020 plus ECU. And then you can see right here, this is all the different things. They got BM3 custom ROM, BM3 regular unlock, no custom ROM, MG, MHD plus, and then MHD normal. So just to show you guys, this is €600. Go over here to this calculator. Screen's hella dirty. €600 is about $650. So there, remember that. Then we'll go back to this screen, and so that's everything. And then if you want to do that, you add the basket. So what I have to do, go back to services. What I have to do is I'm currently BM3 custom, BM3 custom ROM, and I want to go MHD plus because MHD plus offers reflex integration, which is huge. So for me, I would be clicking this to go MHD plus, and then I add the basket. And then so when you add something to basket, you enter your VIN number, and then everything else will auto-populate. So don't worry about that part. So that'll take you to your orders. Now it'll take you to this screen here. This shows you all the information. Normally this wouldn't say payment waiting. I'll get to more of that in a second. So then you click this eyeball to see more information. So right at the top right here, it says like your address, your name and everything. So I'm not showing you that part. But if you scroll down, or I'll just leave it right here. So right here would be your proof of payment. So this is where it's kind of difficult doing it because obviously they're in Finland. They're across the ocean. So you have to pay internationally, like using Wells Fargo, or if your bank does wire transfers and whatnot, you would input the proof of purchase right here. So right here, it did show that it was €200, and real quick, I'll actually show you how much that costs in American. €200 is equivalent to €216 or American for me to change from BM3 custom ROM to MHD plus. So I'll get to why it's $350 here in a second. So yeah, you input proof of purchase there, and then you input your tracking number here just for them. So this would be their shipping address. So this is the address you would ship it to them. And this right here is some notes. So they only want DHL. And then goods description, you would put use engine control for testing. And then declared value, make sure you do no more than $40 euro. And then this right here is what I'd be going for down here at the bottom. And then it was an extra $150 for shipping. So what you can do is you can pay for shipping to them, which for me was $180. And then I told them that I want to pay for shipping through them, and it was an extra 150 euro. So again, like 180 bucks or something. So for me to ship my ECU to Femto to swap from BM3 custom ROM to MHD Plus, that is, we'll say roughly 300 euro, and then 200, so 500 euro. That's 541 bucks for me to change from BM3 to MHD Plus. So if you remember that, that is $541. So next, this down here would be like your whole order log. So created, invoice waiting, payment waiting, and you get emails like as soon as something happens telling you what's going on. So we can download my invoice real quick. Again, my information popped up right there. You don't need that. But if you scroll down, this is where you get your payment info. This is like their account number, IBAN, BIC is routing, and then this is their bank name, and then this is the address of the bank. So this is what you would put on your paperwork. So it's fairly simple. It's just kind of a process. So we'll go back here, and we'll go back to this page. That's all I can really think of. However, they do have a facts, answers, and questions page, and this can be very helpful. When you're setting up your account, make sure you go to the top where it says profile, and you copy from billing info. If it's not your same billing info, obviously fill it out, but make sure you fill this out because this will be very important. If we keep scrolling down, while your package is in transit to the Femto office, please ensure that you make the payment as indicated on the invoice, and then use your invoice number when completing the bank transfer form. So make sure you put that in there. And then this is where I was saying, make sure you upload the proof of payment, the PDF or JPEG. So that's where it was talking about right here. Make sure you upload something and then the tracking number here so that they can see all that stuff as well. Because they get so many orders, it's probably fairly confusing. So this right here, like different little things it's gonna tell you. So it's created, invoice waiting, payment waiting, then paid, and then sent up. And then right here, they'll even say it's sent back. They'll give you the tracking number, you can track it, and then when it's complete, it'll say complete. So this is what they recommend. They recommend using Swift. I tried using Swift, but the website just kept crashing. So I ended up going through my personal bank to figure out how to send them money. So I want to go back and I want to show you guys the math for like regular unlock. So if you guys saw, it was 150 euro for me to ship, and it was 150 roughly to ship again. So that's 900 euro. So going to the calculator, let's do 900 euro. Be $975 for initial unlock. That's an initial unlock. So I have Euro Performance pulled up here. So let's go to Supra, because I have a Supra. Some of you guys might not have Supras, but let's go over to here. This is Euro Performance. If I was to send my ECU off, which I've done twice now, well, my name's on the back of this. I'm not gonna show that. So I've sent my ECU twice now to Femto, once for initial unlock and then second for the BM3 custom ROM. And this is who I would go through. Euro Performance hand delivers them to Femto, like literally, like they have on their website, they hand deliver them to Femto. You're paying for them to hand deliver it, so it's not going to get lost in shipping. It's not going to get held up by customs. These guys have possession of it at all times. So that's super nice. So real quick, I wanted to talk about how much it costs with them. So for an initial unlock, B58, this is what I have. I have a Supra, but then any of these guys, and if you're any of these guys. So just to match what Femto says, Femto, you're not paying for your license or anything. So you would, for this to get our prices matching, you would say you already have BM3 or MHD. This is like the tuning software, the license, whatnot. And then you need to unlock only. So it's $1,600 just for your initial unlock through Euro Performance. Whereas showing you through this, it's only $975. So you're saving quite a bit of money if you do an initial unlock yourself sending to Femto. So, I mean, you add in that you don't have it, obviously you got to pay for the license and everything. So $2,128. Going through Euro Performance was nice because I would just send my ECU to them and they update you the whole way. They're like, hey, got your ECU, hey, we're leaving, hey, we're here, your ECU was just finished, yada yada. It's really cool. They keep you updated the entire way. So going Euro Performance is a really good option, and I strongly recommend them. This is where I kind of want to talk about my opinions if I was to do this all over again from the beginning. So 1,600 for an initial unlock, that's a lot. If I was to do it again, I would send it myself to Femto, and because I mean it's significantly less, $900 compared to $1,600. Like, you sending it yourself, now you can pay for the license and everything just for the price of sending it through Euro Performance. If you were to send it yourself, I mean, this is a pretty straight up guide on how to do it. Make sure you send an air tag with it. Tape an air tag to it just so you have tracking yourself in case something ever happens. I mean, DHL is really good with tracking and whatnot, but I would send an air tag with it too. But then if for any reason you need a switch, as in like what I'm doing, it makes more sense to go with Euro Performance, because Euro Performance, if you need a switch, where is it? It's $800. So $800, I am a previous customer. If you're not a previous customer, it's $900. I don't have MHD, so it'd be $1,395. But say I did, it's only $800. So $800, and if we go back to Femto's website, Femto is €200 plus roughly €300 for shipping. So it'd be 500. So at that point, it's 541. But also, when you do international money transfers, there's also a like a fee. So for my bank, it was like $50. So roughly $600 to go through Femto themselves. So it's only saving me $200. So for me, doing a re-unlock doesn't really make sense. I mean, yeah, it's $200, and that $200 can pay for some of my license and whatnot. If it's your first time, I think you guys should do it. That's my personal opinion. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I've been going through the process myself. There you go. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If I missed anything that you guys want to know, again, comment down below and I'll answer it. I'll see you guys next video.